everybody, welcome back to Elder Bloods. It's Gwen, aka Lady Sage, and we are continuing on with our playthrough of the Outer Worlds. Last time we played, we had done a lot of helpful tasks for the citizens of Edgewater. We also convinced Reed to step down as the overseer of the town, and we have replaced him with Adelaide, who was the leader of the dissidents who had left the town in search for a better life. But we made them come back because we were selfish and we needed their power regulator for our ship. So we're kind of bad people on one hand. We're kind of good on the other hand. We do a bad thing, we do a good thing. We're a little bit morally gray, and that's okay. Today we have a few more side quests for the town to wrap up, and then we will take the part back to our ship, and then I guess we will be headed to our second planet. But yeah, first I want to wrap up the quest that we have for this planet before we leave, because I don't want to have to come back if we can help it. I have to give Thomas, I have to give Thomas a book that I have for him. That's this one. Actually, there's a second book in the town I have to find. That's this one. This one I have to find a book for the vicar. And then this one I have to find medicine for Abernathy, or I give it to Esther. We have to choose. Let's do this one, I guess, because I don't remember this. Not that I've remembered most of what we've been doing. Oh, okay, that's way far away.
Battery's been running at full capacity all day.
Maybe we should stop at the store.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna...
On our way. Where is the store? Is it not? Oh yeah, here it is. Hi, Julius.
Not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Music to my ears.
I feel like we're never going to use these consumables. Like, they help with health, but I'm just going to use the inhaler thing. Of which I have... how many? I don't know. How many of those do I have left? I don't know. Let's... hang on. 11.
Music to my ears.
Whatever, we'll just sell it. I'd rather have the money. We'll keep the water. I feel like that's something good to have. I have some mods. I guess we'll keep all the parts. Gosh, we picked up a lot of stuff, huh? Shock cannon. Let's see what that is. Heavy weapon energy. Oops, that's not what I... We can try that, I guess. I'm gonna sell this pistol because it's not in good shape. This one isn't either, but I want to keep it. We haven't used it yet.
Music to my ears.
Okay. Heavy ammo, because we always need that. And we'll buy energy ammo too. We have plenty of light ammo. Not worried about that. Odds. Nah. What do the health inhaler things even look like? Because that's not it. That's for movement speed. Like, what would I... If I wanted to buy more, I don't even know what they look like. Oh well. Wait, now I only have one of them? Oops. Did I sell? And I didn't know that I sold them? Oh my god, that's annoying. What do they look like, though?
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw.
I had 11.
Music to my ears.
Where did they go? It's not this thing. He only has one of those anyway. It wasn't this. I don't... Was it? Was that it? That was it. Okay, so what was that called? Just Adreno. Okay, don't... Alright, so keep an eye out for Adreno. No, wait, this is separate. This is inhaler. Emergency medicinal inhaler. That's something different. Whatever. I'm confused, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
What does this cannon look like? Ooh. Pretty. Oh, this is the wrong door. It's always the wrong door. Always the wrong door. How much heavy ammo did we get? Not a lot. Is this the right door? Yeah. It appears to be. Finally. Parvati here? Yes. Oh, she needs a new weapon. I should give her one the next time we find something. Bad guys? How do you fire? Hello, do something? What does this do? Okay, I just wasted... Alright. That was anticlimactic. Oh, nice. I don't know what is up with that energy cannon. That was very lame. Oh, just a torso. Oh, God. How did he not see me? Missed. I missed. Oh. Where did she... Did you see that? She just vanished. Alright, we're looking for a journal. I believe he said a blue journal. Oh, here it is. I thought we were going to have to do a little bit more looking. Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker. So I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. How is a cave any better than a locker? Like, either way, it's... Okay, whatever. Who am I to ask questions? We're just robbing this poor man blind. Ooh. This is 17. Okay, that helmet is our best helmet. Alright, where is this cave? What is going to be in this cave? Oh my god. What lives here? What was that? Hello? Anybody home? Are these mines? They look like mines. Ow.
You're fast.
Oops. Okay. Journal acquired. What else can I take? Can we go any farther into this cave? Do we want to go any farther into this cave? Oh my god. Don't mind us, we're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving. Oh my god. Okay, let's turn that journal in. Okay, to the vicar.
I hear Reed's leaving town.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna try.
Oh, sir, I have your book.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Oh, yeah, we asked him for advice on what to do about who to take power away from.
I am somewhat taken aback by that, given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson. What deal did you strike with her, I wonder? From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do
Don't
they
be mean
pay
to
the man
Silas, he's a
for?
nice man.
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's gotta sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
I'll say.
Flowers grow well enough, and creeping ivies, and the fuzzies that grow on rocks, but we don't eat none of that.
It is my understanding that none of the local life, plant or animal, is edible. Earth crops are grown in farms, not isolated cannery towns. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
I agree, though it is a super weird thing. But yes. Although I am surprised that he would say that. Whatever.
Of course.
Okay, here's your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Wow.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing.
Wow.
All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing
Wow, he's
to
a
a bunch of
dick.
feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's
I
neither here nor
mean,
there.
valid, but
What I need to do
still.
now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Hmm.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That's surprising.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Thanks. Where'd Pravati go? Oh, I was like, I'm not trying to get rid of her.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Thanks, Pravati.
You mean about the mission being too clean? There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Oops.
It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
That's harsh.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Hmm.
The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I disappoint him.
She doesn't really think very much of herself, does she? I feel bad for her. She's nice. Come on, crewmates. Alright, what do we have left to do? We'll get the medicine. Oh, it's always the wrong door.
Shh.
Have the
Here we
advantage.
go!
Nice kill! Don't mess with us.
Nice. Okay, medicine. Oh, geez. Oh, community center. We need to be here for, one of those books. Is this the community? Yeah, okay. So we need to be here for medicine, and we have to find, one of those 3 books that we're looking for Thomas. Oh. Damn, hit him.
Everyone all right?
First aid room key? Okay. Alright, so we're here for medicine and a book. Hi. Oops. Give me all your stuff. Oops, I don't want to go out. Can I sell to? I can sell to a vending machine. I think we have high enough. You have to have like a certain amount of like dialogue or something for that. Ooh, plasma rifle. Let's keep the plasma rifle instead of the cannon thing because we don't actually know how to use that. I guess we'll just get rid of that too. I've not used it yet. Okay, ammo. Okay, perfect. Oh, here's the medicine. But we still have to find that book. I swear it's here. He knows of at least one volume is in the local community center. So that's what we're here for. We also found one in the geothermal plant. And then this says another used to be in the town of Edgewater. Okay, so the one in Edgewater, Parvati mentioned her father reading a volume, so that's in the cannery. Okay. So we have to go find that book before we leave here. Oh.
Easy.
Ooh, lots of stuff. Ooh, shotgun. Okay, move. Alright, how do we get upstairs? Here we go. Here it is. Sweet, okay. So we have just one more of those left to find in the cannery. So we'll do that next, and then we can turn both of these quests in. Oh, I forgot. We have to decide who to give the medicine to. Martin says he's dying of plague. Esther says Martin's a hypochondriac and it's better to give her the medicine.
Heard something outside the walls today.
So, once again,
Wonder if the plague's ever...
moral dilemmas. Let's go find that last book real quick though. Okay, so Parvati said her dad read it in here somewhere. Hmm. Oh, that's stealing. Well, nobody can see us in here. Don't mind me just stealing from all these humble, hardworking people. It's fine. If I were a tablet, where would I be? There's people in here, so I can't steal. Oh. Ew, they're grinding them up. Ew. I hate that. Oops. I didn't take anything. Hey you, do you know
What's on your
anything about a
mind?
tablet? No. It's in here somewhere. Here it is. Nice. Okay, we have all three. Oops, gotta go down. Somewhere. Where's the stairs? Okay, who should we give the medicine to? I kind of want to give it to Esther.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Alright, we'll give it to her.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
I'm not a smuggler type.
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Alright, sorry, Abernathy. Thomas. Return to Thomas. And then after that, we can get back to our ship. Thomas, I have a present.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those
Oh,
data
thanks.
pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
Oh, it
It's
was.
a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Miss Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Oh, nice.
Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
Alright. Oh. Let's put all these into tech. I feel like that's been coming in handy a lot. Oh, he has a perk. Health, threat generated, hack. Let's give him health to start with. Alright, to our ship. Where is our ship? Travel. We haven't been here in a long time.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Well, Thomas is going to be the next engineer, so you can come.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need
Absolutely.
a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. I'd be glad to have you pick a cabin.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am.
Stop calling me
Captain.
ma'am. I hate that.
I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Let's go talk to Ada.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Oh, thank you.
What can I... Do you know how to install a power regulator?
No, but I've got Parvati. Oh, I guess I know.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay. Woohoo!
What can I do for you, Captain?
Let's go somewhere new.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh,
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
ew.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
Okay.
Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay, thanks. What is it?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Interesting.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Thank you.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay, but first I want to go to get this shroud in the captain's area. Holographic shroud projects a disguise onto you and your companions. Access to restricted areas, but you need an ID cartridge. Okay. I can stash my stuff, I guess.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Well, thank you, Ada. But we're actually gonna leave. Ooh. Okay. We're supposed to go here. Welcome to the system map. You can see all the planets. You can fly to anywhere you've unlocked. But some places require landing bays and codes.
Arrived at the groundbreaker.
Thanks, Ada.
Can we talk?
Oh, hey, sure. What's up?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Okay.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Yeah.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nah.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will...
Okay.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I
Ew.
remembered.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. I'm in the middle of a situation. If you could move along, I'd be obliged.
Don't go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all of us.
Yeah. Don't
Felix,
tell me where to
First
step.
of all, no, it doesn't. And second, shut the hell up. Don't think I won't detain you again. Hey, knock yourself out. Or him, if you're so inclined.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Mm-hmm.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Bye.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh, great.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Okay.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yes.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
And...
You noticed, huh? What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yeah, the bastards.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Oh, yes, they
The board is
would.
necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
All right,
Be
well,
seeing you.
we've got people to meet. We'll talk to Julie first.
The other day it was coming from Monarch.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
And pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be.
Oh.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Of course not. I'll do whatever I can.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thank you. Oh, Parvati, yeah.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest.
She's
Sorry.
adorable.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor. I can do it.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Okay.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, is all.
What? What do you mean? Rude. They haven't gotten us in trouble. Let's do that. Let's get the spaceship parts.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
Who there? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm.
Hi.
Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Oh, chill.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Persuade. Put that down. Oh, my controller turned off. Uh-oh, my controller's out of batteries. Uh-oh. Oh, good, I have some. That would have been really embarrassing. I was like, why won't this let me click? Okay, persuade.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
I don't want to give him all my money.
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
Don't we need those bits, Captain? To buy the key from the lady?
The principles of the universe dictate that sometimes we must appease others to keep from being roasted alive.
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Gee, thanks, I guess. Took all my money.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. Cut them off.
Before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Not like us. It's my birthday.
Oh yeah?
Oh, happy birthday.
Fuck your birthday.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Oh. Bye, everybody. We're back.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Oh.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Great.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Yes.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Okay.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Okay.
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How are you such a good hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. Thank you, Captain.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radius.
Bugs. Oh god. Oh god, ew. Big bugs. You're with Pokemon. What do you have? Wow, he just really took off, didn't he?
Don't mess with us.
I didn't even have to do anything.
Good news, Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news, diagnostics says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Oh. Did they have a weak spot in your stomach? Is that what that blue area was?
I'll keep quiet.
Oh. Is that what this is? Yeah.
Done. The temperatures are dropping.
Nice.
Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Okay. How about some dialogue and stealth? And a perk. Okay, now let's do oh, maybe better armor? Have better armor. We're back.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly
Hello,
scheduled advertisement.
Junlei.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Nice, thanks. Alright, let's see.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you. Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms?
She's got a crush.
What? No. Maybe? I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and pulled out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools in a little town like Edgewater? Come on, Captain. I just got my fingers dug into the guts of a real-deal spaceship. You think I'm liable to let go anytime soon? Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
Okay, let's go find the security terminal for Max. Ew, are those... Ew,
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. You'll be shot on sight
This
using
is
a
it.
disguise.
Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Alright, let's save, because I haven't saved it in a long time anyway. Shot on sight without questions. You can fight, sneak, or use the holographic shroud. Yeah, how do I use the shroud? I don't actually know.
Nicely done. There it is.
Okay, well that was easy. Okay, we got the data cartridge, blah blah blah.
Now that we have the
Let's get out.
cartridge, I can finally
Our
find
body?
out where that
Oh my
Scholar
god.
I'm looking for ended up.
Go away, sir. E. Go, 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 go. Nice.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated.
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Okay. Okay. Talk to Wanda.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? You got your punch right here.
Hello, Martin the Moon.
I'm not going anywhere. You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
I mean, maybe a little bit of a scene.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, what do you have?
A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
What are these? Need a workbench. Tactical shotgun, sawed-off shotgun.
What seems to be the problem? A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
Okay. Let's go
Something I can help you with?
Let us see Jessie.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
Guess I'm gonna have to sneak. Oh no.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
I could find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay. Where's Jesse? Ooh, I hate this. Will they kill me if I take this? Nice. Disguise activated. Moving drains the energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you. Talk your way out to reset your shroud. Wow, it really does drain it.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die
I'm looking
early
for
of an
Jessie.
infectious disease myself.
Where is she? That's her, I bet.
For the last ratchet on Rutton time,
Yep.
leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Sorry.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
My disguise is wearing off.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
No, ma'am.
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the Med Bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about
Ooh,
the
we
time
can
I
use that
got
as
my
leverage
hands on
to
the
get our
diamond,
ship out of impound.
and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Oops.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
I mean, both of us, because I'm the one doing the work. What are you wearing? Alright, we're gonna get interrogated, but that's okay.
Huh? What was that?
Hello, interrogate me.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm leaving, don't worry. I was just leaving.
Just don't make more paper.
Nice. Okay, I talked to your friend.
Any word on Jesse?
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Alright, we'll do that one.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming.
You
must be
look
the
like I'd
captain of the
expect you to look.
Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
No.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
About that.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yes, absolutely.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Oh, you don't want to know.
You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Thank you.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Nope, he sure didn't. Nope.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Yep.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Ew.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup
I wasn't really
that
thinking
debt.
about what that choice meant. I should have just
What guarantee
paid
do I
for
have
her.
that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
I don't want to tell him where she is.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Okay. Alright, how about some more dialogue, and let's do more tech. Let's do a little of everything, actually. Okay. Talk to Ellie.
Wish I could say it was me.
Oh.
At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happy. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Meet me on the ship.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Okay. Speak to Gladys.
Ooh, you rent an upstairs room?
Hello, Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Great.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Tell me the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Okay.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Oh, she's got a bunch of stuff we can't buy. And I don't really have much to sell. Okay, well, where are the bad guys? Buy all the heavy ammo we can. Is that a rake? Yeah. Wait, why does it want me back in here again? Oh, because I still have to. Okay. Alright, so I have to do, in order to get that, we have to do the distress signal.
This is Halcyon.
Excuse me.
Rizzo's purple berry punch. Wildflower
I have to say, Miss Holcomb, you are surprisingly adept in combative situations.
Why do I suspect you're about to make fun?
You are quite handy with that hammer.
I like to hit things that annoy me.
Hey, you got a second?
Oh, hey. What's up, Felix?
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Imagine that.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Okay.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Back for a rest? Space.
So I'm supposed to talk to her body
Adventuring is
on
tiring
board.
work.
What's up, girly?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem.
Aww.
One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. Oh, Law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly
She
know.
likes you.
It's about this engine that's been
They
shaking
have a
itself apart.
crush.
Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
She likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Aw. To hell with them.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Yes, great idea.
Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
I'll go. All right. Okay, what perk? How about more XP from companion kills? I think that's a good idea. Alright, sweet. So... we'll take Parvati to the bar later. Because we have to come back here anyway. Do the distress signal. Ooh.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hi, Ada.
How can I be of assistance?
Can you play this call?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Oh.
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Okay.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Thanks, Ada. Helpful, as always. All right, guys. We are going to leave it here for today. Next time we pick this up, we will take care of this distress signal. We'll go to Roseway, which... Where is Roseway? Oh, back on Terra 2. Oh, that's the planet we were just on, just in a different region, I guess? Alright, so we'll take care of that next time. We have a few little side quests here. Oh, wait, no, here. What's the difference? Yeah, okay, it's in the same place. Okay, cool. Alright, we will take care of that distress signal in the next video. If you liked this one, please be sure to leave a like. Please also subscribe to the channel. We have a bunch of games that are being played right now by a whole bunch of us. Cam has gotten, I believe his last Doom video is up right now. Frankie has been playing Date Everything, which is super funny. If you need a laugh, you should check that out. Jazz is still playing Oblivion, and Jazz and I have also started playing Little Hope, which, if you're not familiar, it's like Until Dawn or The Quarry. It's like one of those like really heavy story horror kind of games, more like an interactive movie kind of thing. So if you're looking for something kind of spooky and entertaining to watch, I think you might like that. So please check it out. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.